I just wanted to get on here and say you cannot play with God's people. We are so humble, but God works it out for us. We don't have to throw anything in your face. We don't have to even tell you what we've done because God handles it for us. Now, I watch Keith Lee's videos on a weekly basis because he has definitely been somebody, even before he reached over 1 million followers, he's always been somebody that I knew had God in him. This guy literally used to go and visit one of his neighbors who had dementia because nobody would ever go over there and visit her. He would buy her groceries. He would come see her every day. And even when he made enough money to move out of that neighborhood, he still would go visit her and buy her things. And outside of that, this man he's been so transparent on this app, showing us when he was homeless, when he was door dashing or whatever. I don't know which one of the companies he worked for, but when he was, a delivery driver, he talked about how he used to be an MMA fighter, but he lost a fight and decided not to fight anymore. He showed us when he got invited to the BET Awards, when he met Kevin Hart. Like, he showed us literally his whole life. He's extremely transparent. In the Rosie Experience, I'm very transparent about my abuse that I endured, that I survived, and my whole purpose is to spread awareness so that God's people know that he can pull you out anything, no matter what, right? And Keith Lee has the same mission. It's just he's going in a different route. He finds the hidden gems, the food places that are so good, but they're not getting enough business. So he'll go and he'll rate their food. The next thing you know, they wind up either needing more employees, needing another building, whatever, because he goes one time, blesses them with the biggest tips they've ever seen in their life, and then they wind up having a lot of business. Well, he's been to a few cities where I think Atlanta was the first city that he went to where he got a lot of bad service, and he's not going to lie about it. He definitely sheds a light on the places that give good service, but if they give bad service, he's honest about it. He doesn't lie about anything. He buys his own food and he tips really good. He doesn't get paid to do this. He pays people to taste their food. So anyways, he goes to a restaurant, it's a food truck, and he blesses the lady with $4,000. He says, you keep 2,000 and then give 1,000 to this person and 1,000 to this person. I guess it was a barber and a stylist who are the ones who told him to go to the food truck. So long story short, she keeps the full 4,000, then gets online disrespecting Keith Lee and basically saying how those people aren't a part of her company. They were only there because her son told them to come. She gave her son 1,000, told him to split with them. If he didn't, then it wasn't her fault. You're blocking your own blessing. God sent Keith Lee to your food truck. Keith Lee don't have to be on no food tour. He lives in Vegas. He can easily go just eat in Vegas and just stay in Vegas. He's going on a food tour so that he can bring all of the businesses that he can up with him. He's trying to elevate black businesses, or not just black businesses. He goes to all different races, but still, he's elevating businesses that would otherwise just be basically just reaching their quota every day, or some of them not even reaching their quota. He'll go visit one time and then completely change their life. That's God. Just the fact that Keith Lee came to your restaurant is something you can put a plaque on your door, and you will have people coming from all over the world just to come to your restaurant just because Keith Lee went in there once. And you want to fumble the bag, like you could have made $4,000 the next day, but you want to keep that full 4,000 and not give 2,000 of it to who he told you to give it to. You wouldn't have had even 2,000 of that 4,000 had Keith Lee not came. Guaranteed you wouldn't have made that much money had Keith Lee not came. So why would you keep the full 4,000? But anyways, long story short, it ain't even been a full 24 hours yet, and I seen this on Facebook. This lady is permanently closed, and she lost all of her followers on her social media and deleted her social media accounts. You can't play with God's people. There are so many ugly people in this world, and God is exposing the ugliness. He's exposing it. Keith Lee ain't even got to expose this lady. She exposed herself. Touch not my anointed. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all have a blessed day.